Although most of us are getting ready to wrap up the first semester, I still wanted to share this video because so much is still changing and so many families are still pulling their kids out of school and starting to homeschool. So I wanted to film this video, although it's much later than I promised. I still wanted to share this video in hopes of it finding somebody that is just looking for a little bit of guidance on where to start planning for their school year. So if you want to see how I plan for our homeschool year, stick around. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Janet. I am a stay-at-home mom to 2 boys, and this is our second year homeschooling. My oldest is in 1st grade and my little one is 3 years old. I have shared my homeschool planner with you guys, but I never really shared with you how I use it. So today I am taking you through the process of how I plan for our homeschool year. Before I get to the actual planning, I choose the curriculum that I want to use for my kids. Now, last year for kindergarten, I put it all together using Google, what my kindergartner should know, and I just started jotting everything down, what we should be covering, and I went from there. For 1st grade, I wanted to change that a little bit because it was a constant doubt of like, am I doing enough? Am I covering everything that needs to be covered? So again, for 1st grade, we are actually using boxed curriculum that you order from a company. So really briefly, although I do have a video on the curriculum that we are using this year, we are using master books for math and language arts, and we are using Logic of English for reading. Now, for social studies, science, geography, art, all of that, we are winging it again. But instead of just using Google, I am using these 2 books right here. Home Learning Year by Year. Now, I must say that if you do have older kids, a lot of the Amazon reviews stated that they found this useful for the more like early elementary school years rather than middle school and high school. But just flipping through it, I mean, the elementary school years have like 11, 15 pages each grade, and then is very summarized for like high school. You only have a couple of pages per grade. So I can see why. This one is year by year, so it covers all of the school years, and it lists everything by subject of what your child should be learning, what should be covered, and it also shares so many resources, including books, movies, subscription boxes, and more books, and just all of it is in here. So this was just super helpful with putting it all together and then just kind of planning a few fun activities. This one is specifically for 1st grade, and I have given you a full flip through of this book. Unlike the other one, this one is specifically for 1st grade, and this reminds me more of a textbook that you would get like in history class when you were in like middle school. Instead of telling you what should be covered, it's an actual like resource that you can use while teaching your child. So going through these books, I just started jotting down what I wanted to cover, and then I just raided Pinterest and Teachers Pay Teachers to just find different activities to help my 1st grader understand what we are covering. Once I print it all out, I have these binders here that I also used last year, science and social studies, and I also have one for geography. Now, you don't have to print everything all at once. If you have the order that you want to teach the material, you can print as you go. I really enjoyed doing it this way because I just feel like my child just gets so much more than just a few pages in a textbook or in a workbook. This way I can have more engaging, more interactive activities that he enjoys more and just help him understand the material better. Now, I didn't make my own curriculum for math, language arts, and reading. Those came with a suggested timeline and what should be done each day and that sort of thing. Masterbooks does that, and I know so many of the other curriculums also do. So I didn't have to really plan that out. It's just already laid out for me. I switched over to a Happy Planner this year, and I love it because this way I can pretty much create my own thing and add it in here. So my homeschool planner that is available on our Teachers Pay Teachers, I will link it down below. And it's soon going to be available on Etsy. I have 2 dividers here that is specifically for our homeschool. For the curriculum that I bought, like textbooks and workbooks for, like math, reading, and language arts, I have this curriculum tracker here where I just wrote down all the lessons. This way, I can easily just flip through this page at a glance, see where we are at, and see if any of the subjects have been neglected lately. Once I have everything that I want to cover, I choose the order that I want to cover it in, and I add it to this PDF here. Now that I will share, this is not mine. I do have the link to the video where I first found this, and I used this last year, and it really worked well for me to just see it all in one page, what we are going to do each week. And then lastly, all of these fun activities and crafts that I want to do for holidays, for specific holidays, specific days, specific months, for birthdays and all of that, that goes in my year at a glance. This is my catch-all list here. Any idea that I get, anything that comes up, an idea of a field trip, an idea of a craft, and a book to read or whatever, that goes in this list. And because of that Excel spreadsheet, planning for the week just becomes so much easier. And this is this is what my weekly spreadsheet looks like. I have my homeschool planner available for digital purchase, listed down below. I think I covered it all, but if you have any questions on anything specific, go ahead and let me know down below. And don't forget to follow us over on Instagram. There I share a little bit more of our day-to-day life. And yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next one.